Mr. Speaker, 3 moms came before the Judiciary Committee last fall. They had one thing in common. Their daughters had been brutally assaulted and murdered by illegal aliens who'd been allowed into this country by the Democratic administration and had not been removed even after committing other offenses as well. The statistics tell us how broad this threat has become, but behind the statistics are grieving families, shattered lives, and entirely preventable atrocities. Not one of these murderers would have been here except for the Democrats' deliberate policies. The Democrats often talk about the war on women, but they couldn't care less about allowing a flood of sexual offenders, domestic violence offenders, and child abusers into our communities and allowing them to stay indefinitely free from any fear of deportation protected by the Democrats' sanctuary laws. And when these monsters commit these ghastly acts, and their grief-stricken moms come here for help, the Democrats put on their best long faces, assure everyone how much they grieve with the families, and then argue to continue precisely the same policies that have produced this nightmare in the first place. Thank God that in 4 days, this tragic chapter in our nation's history will close. Shortly after noon on Monday, President Trump will issue executive orders to protect the American people once again. Too late for these grieving families, but perhaps just in time for yours or mine. Yet I worry that if the Democrats are ever returned to power, these policies will resume. We've got to change our laws so that they can't. This measure removes the loopholes in current law that allowed the Democrats to unleash this scourge in our communities and requires that illegal aliens who commit sex offenses or domestic violence are not to be allowed into this country under any circumstances and must be immediately removed if they do get in, no matter who is president. I yield back.